Hello guys, hello. So today we're going to be creating an isometric haunted house. So this was a suggestion by one of my patrons, by Tammy, and so we're gonna do it. So for my patrons, I did do a little worksheet, I guess, that you can use in order to create your haunted house. Now there's several, well, not several, there's 6 files, and so there's 3 different sheets. Each one is either a transparent one so that you can import it into your Procreate or drawing program, whatever it is that you use, and you can just draw on it, or there are also ones that you can just print. So we're going to start, and I did it in a way that hopefully you can create your own kind of a thing, but it still gives you the idea. So I wanted to create my own different haunted house, but it's like, this is an idea. So you can do one of 2 things. You can use this to completely and totally recreate my own haunted house here. I don't think I did that right. If I wanted to recreate, I need one more over. So you could do that, where you just literally redraw what I've already drawn and just move it over, and that's totally fine if that's what you want to do. I kind of like the same shape, so I think I'm going to go with it, but I think I'm going to go up 4 instead. So I think I like the overall shape. I'm going to kind of keep that. So you can do that, so you can kind of see like where you're working from. And then it also shows you like step by step. So we're taking this one, I put it back 3. You could do more if you wanted to, but 3 works for me. I don't need it to be much bigger than that. But yeah, so that's kind of the whole idea. So beside it, you can create your own, or you can just follow along with us. You don't have to actually use the sheets, but if you are a patron member, it is a bonus little tutorial for you. So there you go. So we're just going to go along and follow each sheet. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to stick with this shape. I'm going to keep it kind of loosey-goosey. I'm not going to go super, but I am going to keep the same shape because I do like that kind of, the tower in between, etc., etc. Do I want to keep, I mean, there's really nothing else to do other than have the kind of roof I have, so I think I'm going to stick with that too. Guess I'm going to be boring, but that's okay. On the top, I'm just going to stick with kind of a steeple. And you don't have to put in all of your details. You can do that at the end if you really want to. It's just kind of, you know, a way to do it. What I would say is, and I don't think I did this, oh my gosh, guys, be proud of me. I was going to say, make sure you put them on different layers. A thing I never do, but I did today. So I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Please disregard my dirty fingernails. I tried to clean them as best as I could, but I was in the garden all day. I was in the garden with Colin. I don't know why I said that, or why I went British, but I did. I wasn't in the garden with Colin. That's from The Secret Garden, which is a show I remember as a child. I'm going to go a little bit smaller on these windows. I'm going to do almost like a tower kind of thing. Like that. Yeah. Let's make it hard on me. You know what? I think this one will probably still be like that. And then maybe I'll do like little stones. Get the keystone in there. Around we go. Okay. Well, this looks more like a church now, doesn't it? I don't mind. I'm going to keep with my little things, but maybe it'll be something different. I don't know. Now it really looks like a church. Let's make those look more like diamonds. Does that help? Not really. That's okay. Here we go. And we're just going to draw along. I'm going to do some little windows over here. I hope you guys have been getting into the spooky vibes, because I know I have. I've been super duper getting really, like, really excited for Halloween. I really like Halloween. It would be, maybe not, would it be my favorite holiday? Yeah, it would. I don't know why I thought there was questions there. Hey, Tammy! You didn't miss anything. I just essentially laid out what we're doing. If you pop on over to Patreon, you will see that I've made this available for you guys. You can download it. There's two different versions. So there's the one that you can just print as paper, or there's the one that is transparent and you can put right into your Procreate. And we are doing what you asked. We're making an isometric haunted house. We're turning it into it. I'm just kind of changing it up a bit. So each sheet has its own kind of vibe. This is the first sheet. I'm just going to group these together, actually. Look at I'm using layers. I'm grouping things. Holy man. This is the second one. So we're just going to build on. And yeah, there's room to go along on the side if you want, or you can make your own thing, but it still kind of gives you the same vibes. And then the last one, of course, gives you the room to make whatever you like. So I thought we could do that because you suggested it, and you know what? If my patron asks me for something, I'm going to give it to them, you know? You're very welcome. I mean, you know, it helped too that I had no idea what else I was going to do on the stream. No, I'm kidding. I did like this idea, though. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even finish in one stream, but maybe this will end up being our Saturday work in progress. Oh, this looks way more like a church than it does anything else, doesn't it? Arrgh. I don't know if I wanted that. How can I make this look more like a house than not a church? Or do I just go with it? I don't know. I thought this was a fun idea anyway. And then you can kind of follow along and you can do your own house, but you still kind of get the principles to help you along the way. Do that. Does that make... Nope, it just looks like a house or a church. I think I have to get rid of these windows. As much as I wanted a tower, I think I gotta get rid of it. And I'll just do one. Oh, geez, that still looks like... Why does this look like a house, but this looks like a church? I think maybe my tower is too... Maybe I'll keep this, but I think I'm going to have to get rid of one window. I think my tower is too towery. Even though I wanted it towery, I think it's too much. And it's really only like one more higher, so I don't quite understand why it's too much. But there we go. Does that help? Not really. Why does this not look like a house? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I still do want the curve. Is that gonna work for me? No? I don't know if that'll work. Maybe I need a whole different facade. But I kind of like my facade. I thought I was doing well until I started to do it. So how are you doing, Tammy? How was your Saturday? I'm like exhausted and cold. You know when you spend like all day outside and well, maybe you don't know this, but I know this because I spend all day outside. I'm working away, trying to get things done, and I am always cold. So even though I'm working out and I should be hot, I really don't get hot until I'm almost done. And then I'm wearing a sweater all day long. I mean, I'm wearing a sweater right now. I'm always wearing a sweater. And it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm always cold. And then I come in the house, and it's like after I've done work and I've been outside, then I'm extra cold. And I'm just freezing. And I'm kind of at that point right now. So I have the heating pad. And yeah. But all of my house plants are now back in the house where they belong. I'm going to put shutters on this door, on this window. And hopefully that makes it look more like a something. I don't think these windows help either, because they look kind of commercial, if that makes sense. As much as that could look like anything. So maybe I'll do the same. I guess this house is turning out to be a lot more the same than what I thought it would be, but that's okay. So yeah, so it was a nice day spent outside. And I rented a dumpster because I wanted to, like, spring clean and fall, I guess. And I'm loving it. I'm getting rid of so much stuff. It's so amazing. I love it. I love the feeling of just getting rid of stuff. Oh, and something else I did that I can show you guys. I started the body because I want to do clay creations. So this is going to be, I think, Baby Little Apple. But I was reading and I was watching, and just my own knowledge, I saw that, you know, you gotta start with tinfoil. So I'm starting. I did not film that process. I don't think anyone wants to see that, but I'm starting that process. And it'd be fun to do a video where I do clay. Oh, that's not too bad, though. A vacation is nice. Nobody says you have to draw all the time. Did you have a good vacation? I mean, anytime I'm not working is a good vacation for me. But... I love that you went for your little one's birthday. How old are they now? Are they, like, really little? Are they wee? This is just the same house at this point. I'm just drawing the same house. I'm boring. I changed one window. And the door. Oh boy. Well, that's okay. The point is for you guys to see how to do this, not for me to create something beautiful, I guess. I mean, I would have liked if both things were true, but we can't all get what we want. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna say that's... What is that? Now you're gone. Go away. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna say that is done. I mean, it's literally the exact same. I could just copy and paste what I've done here. Anyway, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. Then the whole idea is to just bring it down to the grid. So if anybody needs help with, like, the basic isometric stuff, let me do a quick here. I did a video on, like, isometric basics. We also did a live, but I did make it a video as well. So it's a little bit easier for people to swallow. I think that was the last video I just did. Yeah, it was. So I'll put it here so that you guys, if anybody wants to go watch this, you know, don't leave me. Don't leave me. But it's also available if you want it. Oh my gosh, 2. Oh, that's so nice. 2 is such a fun age. Well, I don't know, actually. It's a fun age whenever you're the aunt. I don't know what it's like when you're the mother. I guess they do call it terrible twos, don't they? Well, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do... Let me see here. I want to get this up on a grid-ish. I know what size I meant to make it, so that's fine. I do suggest trying to stick as much as possible either on the grid or, like, going half, just to kind of help yourself, help your own brain, especially when you transpose down. I'm only going to go back 3, just like here, just because I don't want to go any more than that. So, let's see. I don't want to be super close to that one, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will say this probably works better too. Like, if you are using Procreate and you wanted to, you could always just print this off, print the guide off, and then go on Procreate and use the actual grid that it creates for you. Am I in the same? Oh man, Alright, I almost had this whole layer thing. Almost. Do it again. You know, I mean, like I said, I was the aunt, so I never had, like, my niece and nephew were amazing. 8, 9. They were always good. It sounds like my dogs might be free. Or my sister, one of the two. Well, that doesn't sound good. Well, like my sister's locked up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or is she? I mean, who knows? There we go. It's just her. We should calm down. That's what she just said, but to the dog. If you didn't already hear it. My dog doesn't really know the meaning of the word calm. Though hopefully she's getting better because we've got a new dosage for her crazy pills that we can give her. I love my pooch, but she is a little nuts. There we go. Like, I just wanted to go up 4, but I guess it does kind of make it look a little bit. 1, 2. I'm like checking my own stuff. I'm like, is that right? Yes, Alicia, that's right. You're fine. You got this. Confusing myself. Isometric can be tricky. It messes with your eyes. That's the whole point, though, I guess. But I do love making isometric art because I find that, like, I'm just gonna give myself some dottings here. Like, especially, like, doing, like, a room and then filling it with a whole bunch of, like, details and stuff is fun. I remember babysitting a little boy, and I don't think he was 2. I feel like he was maybe a little bit older than that, but his word was, what was his word? I think it was like why, or like it was a question word. So it was like, what's that? What's that? Or like, why? I can't remember which one it was, but it drove us all insane. It was adorable, but it drove us all insane. Okay. I still want to. Look, I got my basics. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'm going to duplicate this because we're going to go to the next worksheet because we've got the basics done. Bye-bye. Now we're here. Group it together, and technically I guess I'm up here. Okay. I guess I'm just going to follow along with what I've already done. I just can't be bothered. But you don't have to do the exact same house. You don't have to. You can do whatever you like. I'm going to change up my color. I'm trying to find color that's like contrasty. What do I just read? Is red a nice color? Purple? That's better. And I'm going to lower the opacity on this. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, lowered the opacity. Purple. I think it looks different enough. I'll maybe lower the opacity down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, now we're doing the roofs. This roof was rough. I didn't like it. I remembered. I remember now that I didn't like it. Okay, I know this side we have to come down a little bit because there's a lip. If there wasn't a lip there, it'd be a lot easier. And then here, there's a lip. But how does that lip go? I can't remember, so I think I'm just going to leave that one. And I think it's pretty much just that, actually. Oh, I have it up further. It's probably more like this. I'm cheating. I have to look at my own stuff. But it's gonna be like that. There we go. No, that's not right. It does need to move up more because it then goes into line with this. There we go. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as... I don't like this dinger though. Let me see if I can find... Let me see if I can find a pen that's a little bit, I don't know, crisper. Is this a crisper pencil? No, it doesn't really. I think I'm just going to go right to my inking. Just go with this one. The good old studio pen. See, it helps if I have my own picture. This one. Here we go. Let's get rid of this. Okay. This side. Okay. So we're going up. You know what? Yeah, let's just go off of the one I already drew. It's going up like 1.5. Okay. Now I got this. It goes up. I'm doing this side. Here goes up 1.5. So that's like the top point. Okay. You're huge. You need to be tinier. There we go. This right? Is this right? No. That's the middle point. That's where it goes. Like that. Oh, my brain isn't working today. Just follow the lines. It's not that hard. Go like that. There we go. Now I'm happy. Perfect. Because that's up 1.5. Actually, okay, I'm being generous on my half. It's more like there. There we go. Then this comes down and it goes over a bit because there's a lip. And this is just going to go up and over a bit because there's a lip. And then, of course, this comes down a bit and over because there's a lip. There we go. My brain's working again. This is what happens when I try to be all smart and stuff. Your little edge went out too far, I think. Here we go. You go away. Oh my gosh, that was loud. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was loud. And there's a little bit of a ledge here, so I'm just gonna bring it back in. Okay. Now this side. Great. Okay. 1.5 again. I think my issue is I don't know a half, apparently. And then that's this point. And we are going to go over a bit because there is a lip. And yeah. So then we're going to just meet up with everything else. So up 1.5. Here we're going to go up 1.5. That's pretty much all I need, I think. Do I need another? I don't think I need that there. Maybe I should. Part of this is like, do I need to put in this kind of like, you know, reminder that this is where I'm going? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I need that reminder. There we go. And then this will square off. And then from each of these little points comes this. It's already over a bit. This one's going to be over a little bit as well. I mean, I already put it over a little bit. And then doop. This one's further down than this one is. Doop. Shoop. Ba-doop. There we go. Bring that to here because I'm going to, I think, oh, I'm just going to bring it down like that. Or should I bring it out? No, I'll bring it out. It should probably come out a little bit. I feel like it would bevel there, like that. Exactly. Exactly like that. And then you're just mixing. The points are just coming up again. I like that though, because it does, I don't know if I did that with the original, and I didn't, but it kind of gives it a bit of a point. Should I not though? Maybe I won't. I'll have it meet up, because I didn't on the original, and now that's what I'm following. I saw your haunted house. I believe I did say something. I don't know. I'm really bad sometimes about remembering. There's lots of times where I go and I look and I'm like, oh man, I favored this, but I didn't actually say anything. Or I'll say something but not favorite. Either way, I guess. But I did see your haunted house, Tammy, and it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. What did I do to this house? Why do you look wonky? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Is this not a full line? It is. It be. Well, maybe not. Did I not do a full line? That could be the problem. This is why I don't like to draw on lives. I say as I always draw on a live. Then you guys see all my mistakes. Video is so much easier. You just go, that never happened. You didn't see anything. But then where's the fun in that too, I guess. Right. Good. I'm glad I did comment. Okay. It's looking like something. That's definitely looking like something. I'm going to group this up and then duplicate. And then I'm going to leave you there. You go away. You go away. Okay. I'm going to move you down. I like this kind of just... I guess I didn't need to get rid of that one. That one can stay there. Kind of following along on the little thing here. It's kind of fun. For me, anyway. Hopefully for you guys. And where are we going? Let's go with this color. Is that a different color, clearly? Close enough. This one's easy, actually. This is just a, what is that, a square-based prism? So I think I went up. What did I go up? 3? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I went up more. Oh, but I didn't go from the middle. Ooh, I'm an idiot. But 3, we need to go in the middle, because that's the middle of our pyramid. So then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, which is really only 2.5. And then 3 is there. And then that comes straight down. And this comes out to the corner. And this comes down to this corner. And you have the roof. It's not on fire. So we don't need no water. I just want to put a little bit of a lip on it. Although, oh wait, I think I do that in the next one. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go across. Done. Another. Done. And there we go. Another one done. And then we're going to move on to the next. My gosh, me and my layers today. Okay. So I'm going to move this up. Again, for anyone who's new joining, if you're a patron, you can get this worksheet so that you can play around yourself. I literally just posted it, so... Well, not literally. It was like right before the stream, but... Heal. Okay. Yeah, I did a little trim here. I wanted this to come down a little bit. This will come down a little bit. This will come down a little bit. Don't know where that accent came from. Don't know where any of my accents come from. They just kind of come out of me. They're not good, but they come out of me. There we go. I don't want to do what I gotta do with these ones. I want to draw my own windows. So I'm gonna. I remembered that those are what I changed up there, so I will. I'm gonna draw off of this, though. It's so much easier when you draw from the grid. Oop. Because you need to get that exact, like, angle, you know? You know what I mean. There we go. And then up. Do I want a line? I don't know if I want a line. Oh, that kind of does look spooky though with the lines. And I kind of want them a little bit wonky, but at the same time, it's isometric. I gotta behave myself. Okay, I'm just gonna give myself a grid here. Like that. This window is gonna be all over this house. There we go. Another grid. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Okay. Now little shutters. Little bit of baby shutters. There we go. There's something about shutters that's creepy. I don't know what it is, but it's true. It's just true. I don't know why, but it's true. Shutters are not really a thing around here, though. I don't know why, but they're not. Maybe that's why, though, because they are, like, creepy. So people are like, you know what, let's not do shutters anymore. We'll just get rid of them. Stop doing it. Could be the reason. You don't know. I kind of want to just steal these. This is the... And I mean, you know what? If you want to just steal it, feel free. When you've got the sheet, go for it. But it's not thievery if I do it, right? It's my own thingamabob. But still. I'm just going to rough these in because I can always do like a better... Like, I just want to get the design down, you know? I have my, like, isometric little garden with the bunny, and I'm just thinking, like, maybe this is the house that the bunny lives in. This creepy little house. Look, I won't steal that window, even though I probably should have, because it's definitely better than this one. But I am going to steal this window. There we go. You didn't even see it. Nothing happened. Reach down. What else are we doing? This is just kind of the detail spot, so I guess we're just doing whatever we want to do at this point. So I'm going to try to draw the door, but even though I do that, the door's going to be in the middle. Is it going to work? Yeah, it'll work. Okay. It's not going to work if I don't know how to draw it right. Erg! There we go. Right? Bunny's out and she's just watering her little garden, but in reality it's a gravesite. Bum bum bum. It would be cute though. I don't know if I even have it on my iPad anymore because I got rid of everything. I don't want to do the thing that I know I've got to do, so I guess I'm just doing it. I'm going to go in the middle of each of these, and I'm going to join them up, make an oval. Here's how you make a rounded door, guys. Join up each of the ovals. There we go. So that's it. And that's the top of your door. Isn't that so much more simple than the weird whatever I was doing? I could have just done that right away and it would have been done. Arg. Well, you know. I've been listening to like all kinds of podcasts and stuff about true crime. I do that every year. Or like every day. It's not like it's something specific to Halloween or something. But I was just like sitting there like, I wonder if, because when I'm doing my art, when I'm drawing, I never know what to talk about. So I'm like, I wonder if I could do like a story about true crime while doing my videos. Like, I wonder if anyone would find that interesting to talk about true crime while they watch a cute little drawing being made. And then I'm like, I don't know. I think I might just be weird. But I'm like, I thought that would be interesting. So then I was like, maybe I could tell like a haunted story while I'm like doing the haunted house. But then I thought, no, be normal, Alicia. Although, I love like haunted stories, scary stories, whatever you want to call them. Or even just like weird things. So like, okay, for example, something that's weird. This, I'm going to do a new layer and it's just going to be the stuff I want to do, which is why I'm changing the layer here. What color do I want to? I'll do pink. The stuff I want to do, I'll make it pink. Okay. So, here's some creepy things about whenever I was a kid. We used to sit in the living room and we would talk to our friends, and their names were Sherry and Terry. Do you really like the idea? I've been considering doing like maybe like once a month kind of a thing, where I talk about like a true crime while I just draw. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a little segment. And like, it just can't just be me, you know? It can't just be me that likes even, not even just like true crime, but like history. I love talking about history, like all kinds of stuff, right? Paranormal stuff is always fun. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll make it like a once a month thing. See where it goes. But anyway, so back to my scary story. It's not even scary. It's just something weird. So my little brother and I used to play with our friends, Sherry and Terry, when we were growing up. All the time. We used to talk about them all the time. We literally had a game where we were like, let's play Sherry and Terry. Like, that was the game. And this is how, I don't know if this is just how unimaginative we are or what. But we would just, I think it's probably part of that. We would drive around on our bikes. We'd ride around on our bikes. And we would just literally pass each other. So there was like, here, I'll demonstrate. Okay. Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. Yeah, love her. Bailey Sarian, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, anyway. I don't know why I made a circle. Well, actually, no, I do know why I made a circle. Okay, it's not really a circle, but for those watching, so that you can understand, this isn't a circle, it comes out onto the road, okay? So this was a little house that was creepy and weird. Nobody ever really kind of lived there, but kind of lived there. Anyway, Our house was like here growing up. Across that was a burnt down home that was still standing, so it was like completely black. And you would think that my scary story would be about this obviously haunted house, but it's not. Anyway, it's not even a creepy story, but anyway. So we would drive our bikes around, and each of us would go a different way, and when we would pass each other, I would say to my brother, whose name is Tyler, "Hey Terry," and he would say to me, my name is Alicia, "Hey Sherry." Weird. Not much of a game. But that's what we did. Anyway, we also would like talk to them. We were always playing with Sherry and Terry. Just always. That was just kind of what we did. And we had no idea, we had no idea about a lot of stuff from, like, when we were younger. Like, my mom was the youngest child of 14. So there was a lot of things that, like, we just didn't know about because my mom was so much younger than all of her siblings, right? So, like, some of our cousins that grew up during certain things, we called, like, aunt and uncle because we didn't see them as cousins. They were so much older than us, right? Like, I have one cousin I call my Aunt Brenda. That's her name, is Aunt Brenda. And she's really a cousin. But she's so much older than us. She's literally like the same age as my mom. Like, I think there's like less than a year apart. And so it's like, it's weird because it's almost like our family has like different histories, if that makes sense. Like, we know what happened during our childhood, and in most cases, I think our childhood would be the same as like all of our cousins' childhoods, but they really weren't because there was, 20 some years difference between my mom's oldest sibling and herself, right? So anyway, we didn't know this, but my Aunt Dory and my uncle Daniel, they had children that we had no idea about, actually. We didn't know that they had kids at all. They had died in a house fire, all four of them. Technically, she actually had more children, but she put two up for adoption when she was younger. And so we didn't know about any of them, any of her children. But these four especially, we had no idea about. And we kind of found out about them because my mom would go to work, obviously, and we had an aunt, who was a real aunt, who would babysit us. And she had this picture of like four kids, and we recognized two of them. And the two that we recognized were our friends, Sherry and Terry, who were two of our cousins who had passed away in the house fire long before we were born. Like, years and years. My mom was like a teenager at the time. So yeah, that's kind of creepy. And then, I don't know, my family in general is kind of creepy, I guess. Like, I used to have cousins, so my same Aunt Brenda, she had twins, and I used to babysit them. And, they used to, like, cry and cry and cry at night. It was really hard to put them to bed. And my Aunt, Brenda didn't really know why, and then it turned out that my cousin, my little cousin, Jess, would be like, um, I can't go to sleep, Mom, because the lady won't let me. And they were all, everybody, of course, was freaked out. Like, what do you mean the lady won't let you? Like, what lady? And it was just a lady he said he saw, and she just wanted to play all the time. And he was like, I don't want to play, Mom. I just want to go to bed. And I remember one night babysitting him with his half-brother, his older half-brother. And, oh my gosh, that poor boy. I remember, like, he screamed bloody murder. And we, like, went upstairs and we were like, what's wrong? And he's like, she won't leave me alone. She won't let me sleep. So we had to, like, bring him downstairs with us so that he could be alone so he could sleep. It was really just terrifying. While I'm drawing these, like, even though they're not really isometric, I'm trying to keep them on that same kind of angle. So, like, in this case, I'm hoping that, like, it will, like, see how it kind of lines up there. So I'm keeping it kind of, sort of. But yeah, so there's my spooky stories. I probably have others, I don't know. Some things it's like you think are spooky and then you, like, or in your house you just think are normal, but then other people like listen to it and they're just like, that's terrifying. It's just like, really? It's scary? I don't think it's scary. Something's scaring my dog up there. She's like losing her mind. But yeah, so that's my scary story about Janet and Daniel. No, not Janet and Daniel. Those are my other cousins. Sherry and Terry. Sherry, Terry, Janet, Daniel. Yeah. I will say though, I mean, I don't think I was talking to a ghost or whatever. I think that we were probably just younger and, like, I'm a full-on skeptic. I don't believe in ghosts, but it's spooky in the context of, like, how do those children know about it? But at the same time, it's like, clearly we knew. We just didn't realize we knew. Like, somebody probably said something when we were younger or whatever, and we just, heard it kind of passing by type thing. But it's just funny. And the same with, like, I have a really hard time sleeping. And I wouldn't say that I'm an insomniac, but I definitely have issues sometimes. And because of that, every now and again, especially if I haven't slept much at all, I will go through like little bouts where I see people, or not really people actually. They're always like the same kind of people, but I also see other things. Like, obviously, they're visual hallucinations. But like, I knew an actual insomniac who used to say to me, like, oh my gosh, I see ghosts and stuff. And it always just kind of worried me because I was just like, that's definitely not a good, like, you're definitely just seeing something. But it's probably just, because you haven't slept in 8 years. But at the same time, it's like, do we ever really know? Like, I'm a skeptic, but I want to believe, if that makes sense. I don't believe in anything, but I want to. I would love to have, like, full-on proof of it. I think it would be so cool. Same with, like, Bigfoot. I'm always telling my husband that when we go to Missouri that I want to go because they have this, like, little tiny museum, and it has, like, oh, what is it? It's like a little museum. It's not really a museum. It's very tiny. So, like, it's a museum. I'll call it a museum. Anyway, it's got that. And it's like, I don't know why I did all of that detailing when I know that this is not the finished product, but whatever. They have Bigfoot meetings. And I'm just like, that would be amazing to go to a Bigfoot meeting. I'm not a believer at all. There's no way that Bigfoot's real in my mind. But it would be so cool to go there. I just think it would be cool. I wonder if I should put a root. Like, this is where my brain takes over. So, I'm like, it would look better to have a window there. However, houses in general have less windows on the sides. So I'm like, should there be a window there? Maybe not. But at the same time, I want a window there. So I'm going to put a window there. Talked myself into it. It's like whenever I'm building homes on The Sims. I love playing Sims. And actually, I say that, but that's not true. I don't actually love playing The Sims. I love to load up The Sims, make a house forever, and then never play it again for another 3 months. But anyway, what is going on here? No, delete you. Oh, I had nothing. I'm an idiot. Anywho's it. There we go. Right? Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks good. Okay. It looks like they belong anyway. Let's make this full, and then I'm gonna merge it up. Yeah. I'm going to go with aesthetics. That's what I'm going to do. I want to put it on a deck, but then I'm like, don't get too carried away, Alicia. You've got things to do. You know what I do want, though? Is like a flower box. Right here. Down. There we go. Hey, Melissa. I mean, it's not adorable at all, but thank you. I'm getting there. And it's not adorable, Melissa. It's spooky. Come on now. It's a haunted house. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not doing my job, but I do think it's adorable as well. Oh, nice. It's one of those things where, you know what? It's totally not needed, but it does make things a little bit easier on yourself. And why not? You're worth it. Am I an enabler? Yes, I am. Did I not put this right on the grid at all? No, I did not. But if I do a little swoop-a-doop, there we go. Done and done. Probably should go down here, huh? Like that? Yeah. Yeah, like that. If I do flowers here, is anybody gonna freak out that it's still in the right layer? Are we gonna like hyperventilate? Will everybody be okay? Because that's what I'm doing. Doop doop. Those are gonna be green bushes. And I'm gonna do little flowers in there. This is the sketch, guys. We gotta be, you gotta get messy. I'm gonna duplicate. Can I put it on the other side, or is it gonna look silly next to the... Does that work? Oh, yeah, Procreate. I've never used Procreate Pocket. Is it rough? I feel like with the stylus it might be even easier. I don't know. Can you use this stuff? I don't know. I'm asking questions and I don't know. But a stylus I think would help. I know when I got the stylus for Procreate on my iPad, it made things so much easier. I want to put a flower box there, but I wonder if it's going to be weird. Because it looks like it's like sitting right on top of there. Go like that. I need to make these decisions and I need to make them fast because my husband is going to be like, why are you not talking to me at 8 o'clock? Because that's the rules. I'm literally like, I'm going to text him now and be like, I'm streaming till 8 because I don't want him to call. Last week he was all like, it's 8:34. I'm sorry. I'm horrible, I know. Do I want flower boxes everywhere? Like, why not, right? You know what? This is turning less and less into a haunted house and more into my dream house. And I'd be fine with ghosts as long as they were like picked up after themselves and stuff. Like, as long as they're not rude house guests, I don't mind. What are you trying to do here? There we go. That's so cute. It is adorable. I really like that. What else should I do? Right? It really does. It does. It does fly. I just did a whole... Here, we'll merge those. Next. What else do I want to do on this? I want my little, like, pyre thingers. Not pyres. That's a fire. I think I'm going to go up halfies. Halfies. I don't want to do, like... maybe I'll just do little arrows. Is that, like, dangerous? It's meant to be creepy. Arrow, halfies. There we go. This whole corner is getting a little bit overwhelming for my taste. Just saying. That's okay. we will struggle through. I'm going to leave that corner. That one broke off in an accident. And I don't actually know what I'm talking about because that one belongs here. There we go. Done. That makes so much sense. I don't even remember what my original house looks like. Let's take a peep, shall we? Okay, so we did this. We did our like thing. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it doesn't look anything like that. No, it doesn't look too bad. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I made my church. Does it look? Oh, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. We moved on, and then we put in our basic building blocks, and then let's go to this one too. We'll just keep on. We'll keep on doing that. I don't know why. Then we added on the roofs on the side, and I tell you what, that was a real bugger, if I do say so myself. And then we put the roof on here, which was also, it was easy, but my brain kind of didn't work right away. But there's that. And now we're here with that group. There we go. Okay, okay. It's coming along. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Do I need anything else? Oh, isometric can be such a bugger. It can be such a dingus. I find too, like, it's hard for me because I almost wish that the grid was like bigger, but then had smaller lines in between. Does that make sense? So, like, this is the normal grid. This, like, 4x4. And it's like, here we go. Love it. Love it. These are the main things. But then also had, like, in maybe even a lighter color or a different color, the little lines in between. Or even just, like, half these or something. Does that make sense? Because even if I go bigger, like, I don't know. I just always want, like, the halfway points. If that makes sense. I don't know. And I really like doing isometric, but it actually, like, the more detail you add and stuff, the messier it can get. So you really have to be, you have to be careful of, like, the different layers and things like that. It's the one thing that I really do use layers on often. Do I want to do, like, a little loop? No, I don't. Oh, I want to show you guys something because I always show everybody everything on my streams because I can't keep anything quiet. Look at this. So this is the proof for my Halloween create this book, create with Pinkee. So I made a book, and you can get it on ebook, on my Etsy store. Oh, I also made an Etsy store that has all my stickers, which are free shipping. Which I now figured out how to do that. Which actually I could show you guys. Let me see. Let's have a little break session. Where is it? Pretend like I know what I'm doing here. Come on, Alicia. Okay, here we go. Do. Okay. Okay. I'm getting all excited here. How do I do this? I think it's this. Here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. So, okay. You can't feel it because you're not here, but I wish you guys could feel this because it feels kind of beautiful. I want to make these a little bit smaller, especially up top. I don't know why they aren't even, but anyway, I'm going to make them a little bit smaller, and I'm also going to put them on the back as well. I think that'll look really good. And then I have a couple things I want to change. I was in an idiot, and I put the front page, like, that shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there at all. It should start out with this one. So then you get to, like, open it up. and put in like, this belongs to whoever it is, and then go through the book. So like this should be actually on the front of this. So this is just a proof. I have some things that I'll fix, but the color I thought looked like it came out pretty good. Everything just should be on this page, just should be on this side. Everything got shifted by like one. And then of course I got my little lovey-doves, and I did this little thing. So, and a big shout out to Tammy in chat. You can't see? You can see. You can't see? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm showing too many things at once. I'm all excited. Okay, sorry. Oh boy. Look, bear with me. I'm sorry, I'm such an idiot. Okay, here we go. We'll start over. So the book. Okay. It really does. It feels great. I think it looks nice. The colors are pretty. These little candy corn, I'm going to shrink down a little bit. And then I'm also going to put them on the back, because the back currently is just kind of, you know. I'm sorry. I got really excited, didn't I? So the first page is the, like, cover page, but that's not how it's going to be. This page essentially should be gone. I just did a boo-boo, which is fine, which is why we do the proofs. But then, so there's the Sweet Halloween. The Sweet Halloween with Pinkee belongs to, which I also have to change them. And yes, big thank you to Tammy, because she's one of a few people who actually helped me out with this whole project, and got to see it kind of early and helped me create it and come up with it. And like, I'm really excited for it, because I love these kind of like, and like I say that, do I have these books? Can I show proof? Probably not. Not gonna lie, probably not. Because I don't know what I did with them. But I have a lot of the like, oh, here we go. Ugh. Bear with. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Is this it? Oh no, this isn't it. That's just a normal sketchbook. Look, I don't have it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm sorry. You can hear me like rummaging around in my drawer like a squirrel. That's what I'm doing. No. Okay. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know where it is. But you'll just have to trust me that I do love these kinds of like create with me books. I have the 300 prompts and I have the 500 prompts. And I just love the idea of like having something to draw in that's a little bit more guided. You know what I mean? So anyway, contents, give you all that. Then my little welcome thing, like thank you. And then the faces. So you get to create like your own little pumpkin patch essentially. And then you can practice creating different doodle faces and things like that. So you can see mine is like a little example, and it's just cute. And then I might get rid of this ghosty. But it's hard to say, because if it's on this page, it could be completely different. I don't know. How do I make my stickers? Sorry, I'm so sorry, Melissa. I got excited. Stickers. Oh, okay. So here, I'll show you. Well, I'll show you my stickers. But currently, these ones, the ones that I hang out. Oh, listen to my snappity snap. Snap. Crackle pop. Cogs rice. Ooh, I don't want to get copyrighted. So currently, these are the stickers that I have, or somewhat. I think I have others. Maybe some others. Yeah, I do. I had the chew the best. Chew the best. So I have these. These were ordered. So I ordered these ones. I used, I hate to say it, but sticker, what is it? Sticker, it's the one everybody hates now. But they were having deals, and it was, you know, you can't change the past. You can't go over it. Sometimes too, whenever you're poor, you have to go with what you got. But so anyway, I was using Sticker Mule at the time, is the point. when I did these. Now I'm going to be printing my own, which will be a whole venture in itself. Why do I have this stuck? Why is it that you were fitting in here perfectly fine before and now I've messed it up? There we go. So I have those, which I love, and they actually have matching keychains, which for some reason I don't know, but like this edge is like yellowed, but it's the like cover, so I'm going to take that off. That's fine. Or it can be taken off. I won't take it off until it goes to ship, but anyway, this is like my pride and joy. I love this sticker. I think it's beautiful. And from now on, I'll be using, it's not a Cricut, it's a Silhouette. I bought it because it was pink. But everything I read kind of said the Silhouette was like the better, or at least for what I needed was the better choice. So anyway, ebook is also on my store. So I picked some like colors that I kind of used for this kind of area, like, you know, for themes. And then some coloring pages. So this is the little queen, and so it doesn't work, it's like backwards, but essentially each page will have this behind it so that you don't have to worry about wrecking that page, right? So my little girl who's on the front, who we colored on stream together, and then she's actually a keychain. You can color her and get the keychain. Super cute. I think there's one more here. And then my little pumpkin man that I really thought was cute, but now I'm like, nobody's gonna think that's cute. And then so learn with, and there's different things. So my idea was I'm going to be doing more than one book a year, and when I do them, I want them all to kind of then come together, and I may actually just do, I don't know what I'll do, but like they could come together and be almost like a year's worth of books. And then, so each book is going to focus on different things. So although this one has patterns in it, and it's like, here, practice the patterns I've made, and then it's like, practice your own patterns for doodles and things, each one's going to have its own kind of theme. And I also have the isometric one, I have like a mermaid one, I have a bunch in the works. But each will have their own theme, so although you created patterns in this one, you won't create patterns in a different one, so that each book is going to be different and will teach you a different skill. And then like there'll be like a little game or a little fun thing. So like blobs in this case will be like, you know, use these blobs to create art, create something. That's the whole idea is really just to create something, right? And then the next page is make your own blobs, so then you can do it yourself. So it's almost like it guides you through and then allows you to do it yourself. And then just something fun, like use your dice. Of course I have dice. Oh, I have dice. I'm a D&D girl. Of course I've got dice. Let's see. Ooh, let's use the unicorn poop dice. Okay, perfect. I actually did, like, each one of them is down here. So, like, we can create our own pumpkins. So, we roll the dice. 1, okay, we're going to use that shape. 3, we're going to use that fate. Wait a minute. That's literally... Oh, no, this is... No, that is... Let's see if we keep going. 5, we changed it up. So, like, that topper, that leaf, and then for the funsies, there's, like... whatever, right? So it's the leaf and funsie. Obviously, you can do the whole thing. Like, if you want all of them. That kind of thing, right? And then you can create your stuff here. And again, the way I had it, because that one page literally kind of ruins the whole thing. And then mandalas. So for people who don't really know me, mandala is kind of where I started on this journey. My nephew, during the pandemic, really liked doing mandalas. So, to use D20. I have a monster-sized D20. Love it. They're just going to stay with me. I love them. So anyway, my nephew during the pandemic really got into coloring mandalas, so he asked if I would make him some. So that's kind of where my journey started with art, was making him mandalas. So I've done mandalas. Excuse me. I've done some mandalas as well, because I do mandalas all the time. It's my thing. Loves it. And again, when it's on this side, it's going to be a lot nicer. I'm just like, I can't believe that I forgot to take the front page off. Oh, it ruins the whole thing, but that's okay. Then there's tutorials in here, like the haunted house, so you can get them all. And like my idea is when you've got the tutorial, this is my book, so I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. My idea is it's here so you can even use it to draw. Like you can draw right on the book. The whole point is that you draw in this book with me, right? So you can practice by just copying, like drawing over what I've done, moving through, and getting that. And then like I've got the pumpkin man, which I just love the pumpkin man. I don't know why, but I think he's adorable. And then there's going to be, so like this tutorial, which is the little witchy pumpkin tutorial. Oh, I think he's so cute. This is only in the book. So like you're not going to get just all, like there's just, this tutorial specifically will only be available in the book. Oh, I need a drink, guys. I need a drink. I'm sorry. I need to hydrate. I'm talking too much. Anyway, then it's doodles, and that's when we get into the different prompts, and you can just draw. Which, yeah. So, I mean, it's a pretty thick book, and it's got a lot in there. I love the feel of it. Like, you can't feel it, but it feels so nice until you feel it for a really long time, and then it's almost creepy. So I guess it works really well for the sweet Halloween vibe. But yeah, so I am going to be doing videos showing and doing the books and things like that as well throughout the month. I'm late in getting this done, I know, because I suck. What can I say? But it is what it is. And I will get it done as soon as possible. But I wanted to make sure that I did get the proof in. I could have just put it out for sale, but I wanted to make sure I got the proof in to fix all the little things. So I've got my little sticky notes, and I'm going to go through it, fix everything, and then it'll be available for you guys. But the ebook is available. I'm so sorry. I'm too excited. I need to calm down. Okay, let's go over to the website, because the ebook is available. Okay. On my... What do you mean? I know it's special. This is, ta-da! The Doodles with Pinkee store. So, I have free shipping for stickers. Okay, so if anybody's been there and they're like, hey, this was not working real well. It took me forever to figure out how to do the shipping. But yeah, so even I need to do better pictures and stuff, but I just wanted to, at this point, it was like I needed to get it up, right? You have to get it going. Obviously, I see it in Canadian because I'm a Canadian. But yeah, so this is it. Hopefully people will order something. I don't know. Maybe it won't happen. That's fine if it doesn't. But hopefully they will, because I have stock. Which is another reason why, to Melissa, just because you were asking, that was one of the main things why I switched to printing them myself, because I do have sticker sheets as well, but also then I don't have the stock, right? Like, I don't want to have just I mean, do I want to have stickers laying around? I don't have stickers that I can't just stick on things lying around. Oh my gosh, I just realized I should make like a sticker page in here for books. Actually, there's a page at the very end that Amazon puts on there. You can put stickers in your books. But you can see here's the Rosemary Reaper keychain, which is in the book. And then I did videos as best as I could. I'm not great. Look, I'm not great with things. But there's a little video of it. And then just sitting on a leaf, you know. And I've still got to figure out some things, but I think it turned out really good. I think the stickers turned out really cute. I love all of them. And the shop is there. Not that you guys need to go there, but if you wanted to, it's there. Yeah. Anyway, should we get back to what we were actually doing? I'm so sorry, guys. I always end up on just random whatevers, because I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I love this book. I wish that I would have done it properly, but that's fine. For you guys, it'll be proper. For me, it's not. And that's fine. But I do love it. And I love the book. And I love all of it. I love my D20. It's literally called Unicorn Poop. That's what the Dysons were called, which was great. Because I love it. That was like my only caveat, because I am, hardcore addicted to pink, in case nobody noticed. Right? Nobody noticed that. So that was like my caveat was, okay, I can only buy pink dice or rainbow. That was it. But anyway. I want to put something below this, like under it, to make it seem a little bit more finished. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy all of these if I can. Wait, I have a group. Duplicate. Do I have enough? Oh, I do. And I'm going to flatten it. And I'm going to bring it down because I think I'm... Ooh, what's on there? I think I'm done with the overall looks of it. I think I just want to add maybe like something. A little something. Like some grass or something. Which is easy in isometric. It's literally just a square. Let's go like here to here. Yeah, that's probably good. But yeah, anyway. So I'm sorry I went on that tangent. I just really, I'm just really excited. I hope that shows. I don't want to seem like I'm selly. Like I hate that like selly mentality or like, look, I used to be in sales, so trust me. I know what it's like to be a salesperson, and I don't like that feel, but I am really excited about it, and I do like to share that kind of stuff with you. And I mean, if you really want the link to it, I'm sure you will find it. It's somewhere. But I think it's cute, and I'm really glad that I can choose to do free shipping, because I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I finally figured it out. I felt like such an idiot, but, it is what it is. There we go. Backyard. I'm going to delete this. I need less lines. There we go. Perfect. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for coming, and have a good dinner. That's not the correct way to do this line. I'm going to do it here. And then bring it over. There we go. I'm going to do the same. I cheat. When in doubt, when it comes to isometric, just cheat. There we go. And then I've got a little pathway up to my house. It's pretty much half, right? I think so. Do I want, like, maybe instead of, like, I'm going to do actual stones. So that's, like, grass in between. Oops. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to color this. I'll at least get it drawn, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to coloring it. That might have to be off stream, guys, but I'll share it. Okay. I want to be in the right position so that I've got room. Look, snapping, I don't know what you're doing here, but you're kind of driving me nuts. There we go. Because I'm going to bring it down. Oops. Something's going wonky. Calm down, calm down. There we go. I'm sorry, what? No. Do a layer. I'm going to bring it down. Just one, I think. Maybe two. Yeah, two. And I want to just remember the fact that I don't want this to be, like, super good. So I'm just going to, like, keep following this line, but I'm going to do the train like that. Because I don't want this to be perfect schmurfect. And then I want to do a little skeleton in the dirt. because that's what I want to do. Maybe just the skull. We don't know. It might not be human. And then there's like rib cages. You like a whoosh. He's just laying there. There we go. I don't know how to draw a hip bone. I don't know how to draw any bones, if I'm being honest. And then another line. Line. Foot. Line. Ooh. Went too far with my line. Foot. Poor little guy. He's fine. It's not like he was murdered. It needs to be smaller. Otherwise, kind of, that's terrifying. Like, look at. That would be terrifying. I'm going to shrink it down so it's at least the size of a normal human being that would have fit in this house. There we go. And we'll put him right back in there. You just hang out there. And what else do I want to put in here? I don't know. That's fine. Okay. I want to put in some, like, bushes. This is one thing about bushes I find. Like, sometimes it's hard to make things seem 3D in general when you're doing isometric. I just realized I've been thinking that I'm on this side, but I'm actually on this side. So I want everything to lean a little bit more this way. But at the same time, I'm like, if it's just a little bit of a blob, people won't know. It'll be fine. Did that look flat? Kind of looks flat. What if I do like a little boosh? There we go. I don't think that helped. A lot of times with isometric, it's literally about the shading. So we'll put another bush under here too. I'm gonna merge that down. I want to make sure that we had a, let me get back to my original here. Go back to number 1. We had like a moon on this side, so it would be on this side. And then, no, cancel that. I wasn't drawing. And then we have 2 ghosts. Okay. So I can do that. Okay. The moon was pretty big. It was like a Bruce Almighty moon. So let's say it's like 3 by 3 by 3. So if I do 3, it'll be in the middle. 3, middle. 3, middle. Should I explain this more about how I'm doing the circle? So when you're doing a circle, you're still going to do it like 3 by 3 by 3. Still has to fit within that grid. And I'm also going to make mine, it'll be like that, right? So when you're doing a circle, it still fits within that isometric grid. Let me just lower the opacity here and I'll do a new layer. So for my circle, I want it to be a 3 by 3. So you're going to go in the middle to find the midpoint of each side. And then that's where your circle is. And your circle is actually going to end up more like an oval. And the nice thing about Procreate is you can then use it to manipulate it to get it to be where you actually want it to be. There we go. And then to make it go back, it's the same principles. So you find your point here, your point here, your point here, your point here, which would be here, here would be here. Just all of your points. This one's not quite, it's like a halfsies. And then you join it up. So again, this one's not right either. These should only be 1 back, but I'm going further than 1. Because my thing is horribly drawn. This is already in a bit, so it's just going to be there. that is fine. This would be back a bit. And then you just join up like this part by this part. And again, it would be, and really it's this one here that I'm joining up. And this one here that I'm joining up. Because I'm an idiot. And I've already messed it up because of the way I drew it. But you're following this one like kind of behind. So you go off the top of this one. Or the front of this one. And then bring it around to this one. There we go. That's how you do it. And I'm just going to get rid of this. And when you're coloring this, then, what you're going to do is this line here would be like your light. It'll be a very light color. So, get this line here would be like this to kind of differentiate. And then a lot of this is going to be your shading on how it's going to look circular. But that's the moon there. Look, and half of it doesn't even show. And by half, I mean almost all of it doesn't show. You can make it bigger too. I mean, the nice thing is with Procreate, right? Like you can make it smaller and then enlarge it. Maybe I'll move it over to this side, up here. I don't know. We'll go like that for now. I think that's probably good. I need to create a whole new thing here soon. But that's fine for now. And then our ghosties. Okay. So the ghosts are going to be the same idea, right? Because they have the circular heads. I'm going to go like that. We'll go up. I get the darker color. Again, middle, 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 middle. And then I'm going to actually keep it, this is going to be flush here, so I'm just going to, kind of like the door, essentially. As long as it passes through each of those spots, you're good. And good. Okay. And then I'm just going to follow the same kind of lines. And there's our one ghost. And then again, this, even though this looks flat, you're going to use like your own, you could make it look a little bit less flat. But at the same time, you're going to use your shading to really bring it out, right? So I would essentially do that, but I'd be working kind of in here. It's just easier on my brain. But there's one. And then let's do the other one. We can do it on the same layer. 2, 3. I'm not going to bother with the middle one. And I'm actually going to bring it around this way. So it's going to go like this and then around. And then it'll probably need some work. I'll have to work it. There we go. Okay. And then this is going to come down and go like this. And actually, that's going to line up pretty good. Because I want it to be a little bit more like whoosh-a-doosh. There we go. Oh, I didn't give this ghost a face. I didn't give him a face. There we go. Done and done. Oh, I'm going to switch this guy around, actually. There we go. Now it's haunted. And there we are. Not too bad. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of this moon a little bit. I don't know if I want to keep that, so I'm not going to get rid of it all completely, but I'm going to get rid of that. Nice. Maybe go a little bit lighter. There we go. This area is very clunky, so okay. Cool. Oops. I want to do that. Can I duplicate again? I can. I'm going to flatten. I've decided. I don't know what made me decide, but I decided. I'm going to copy this. No, I'm not. I don't need to copy it. I'm going to move it to the top. Come on. You can do it. Alright, so we've done all of our steps. And at the end of the day, we have this little guy. So I'm going to hide that. I'm just going to make this bigger. And then there we have it. And then I'm going to put on the grid, actually. I'm going to put on my drawing grid. So I'll do it again. Wrench, canvas. You're going to turn your drawing grid on. Drawing guide on. And then edit it. You're going to choose isometric. Okay. I've already got mine. Like, I use grid size 119. And that was pretty much perfect, actually. So you can do it smaller, you can do it bigger, and I do change it. Like, if I'm dealing with something that's super tiny or super big, I will change it. As we go, there we are. I'm going to lower the opacity, and I'm just going to start coloring. Oh, I don't want it that low. I have to get a drink. I'm so sorry, I keep coughing on you guys. How are you going, Tammy? Have you left me? It's fine if you did. Hello to anyone else who is new. I should have my OBS thing showing me, but I don't know. No, I don't have it showing me. If there's anyone there, hello. I'm just going to work on this. I think these are the guys. No, you know what? I think I want it underneath. Or I want it lowered. Oh, do I like that color? I don't know. Maybe this color. No, that's the color I literally just chose. What about this color? You know what I don't like? Is this background color. I need it in like a gray. There we go. That's better. I'm going to push this above. At least for the beginning. There we go. Fill it. How in depth do I want to be with this? Do I want to do layers for colors? I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. This color's the same, so I'm going to do the same. Whoop. Ooh, a pumpkin village? That's so flippin' cute! I mean, I did this whole isometric thing for you, but that's fine. I'm kidding. I love that. That will be really stinking cute. Are you doing it in isometric? I wouldn't. That would probably drive me nuts. But I'm eager to know if you did. That's going to be hidden. I'm just going to go like that. I think I'm going lineless here. I didn't really plan it that way, but here we are. I think I want to go like a creamy color. I do. I want this to be like a suburban-y house that nobody saw coming. To be like, they were such a nice family. I had no idea that their house was haunted. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I need to get rid of you. Go across. You don't have to do the house in isometric either. Not at all. You've already done the house. You just asked and I gave because that's what I wanted to do. Whether you do it or not has no bearing on whether or not I wanted to deliver for you. That is not how I work. It was a really cute idea. Okay. Da-da! And then I need like a little shade darker. There we go. I don't have a top, so I guess technically that's fine. It's fine. There we go. Oh, I haven't even finished this, but I'm already like, oh, I think I'm gonna like this. No idea what it looks gonna look like, but I'm just excited now. I need to like go around Instagram and find all of the like cute Halloween challenges. Not Inktober, because that's not really my vibe. Clearly. But clearly I don't have talent to do an ink drawing. But I think it would be cute to do like some that fit with what I'm doing. You know? Don't know. I don't know why I did that, because I'm gonna put a thing there so it literally doesn't matter, but I felt like I needed to do that. It's fine. Ooh, look at this. Look at this shoddy workmanship. This line is not straight. Not straight is this line. Do I want to just give it a trim? Do, 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 do. There we go. There we go. That's better. I say as I ignore all the other lines that are not good. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, look. Let's go like this instead. Oh, that's only slightly off. Wowza. I like that I already created, like, not straight lines to begin with, because obviously I'm sketching. Now I'm using even less straight lines. I'm following those lines that are not straight. Okay. Do I want the color? What color do I want? This color? I feel like it's the same color. I feel like I'm clicking the same color. They look different, but they are the same. I'm pretty sure. What about this color? I don't know what color to do for my roof. The big decisions. Because, like, my roof, and I feel like I need to do the details first. Or I need to do, like, without the details first. And then do the details after? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Like the little frilly bits. Here's the thing. I just realized, you know what I should be using is monotone. Where is it? Calligraphy. The monoline. That's what it is. Not monotone. Monoline. Because I just realized that there's a taper in that brush. This will be the one time I ever use monoline. I do not enjoy this pen. Or this, whatever this is. Whatever they call these things. Brushes. I don't enjoy this brush. I don't know why. It's just, it's never been my favorite. And I know that there's certain people out there that are like, the monoline is the best line for doing kawaii drawings. And they're probably right. But I don't like it. Okay. I'm like, I'm going to do the detail after. Nope. I'm doing it now. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. So let's not. Let's be smart about this, Pinkster. we're going to do this, and then on top we will do the shingles, because I need to change the colors too. Like, it can't just be solid pink down there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like that. I just realized I'm an idiot. God. I wanted the front side to be this color. I've forgotten all the coloring basics for isometrics. Literally just did that video. There we go. There we go. Because then I need this darker pink. And I'm going to undo this one. And it's going to go here. There we go. Now I'm with it. Is it weird that my haunted house has pink roofs? It's not, right? It's totally cool. It's cool. I think it's cool. And then on top of that, actually, I would do a lighter pink. I would do a lighter pink like right here, right where the line is. And I'm going to turn off the thing so you can kind of see. Then you can see, because that's like a quick like break, like it's a corner, right? That's why I've put the light there. And I would do this. I'd do the same on these ones too. You don't have to. I just do. That's the style of my drawing, I guess. But you don't have to. Okay. Next. More roofing. Okay. So I need this color. That's not the color. I'll just grab it. Because I'm going to use that color for all of the front roofing. So again, I'm just going to go bare bones. Because that's just easier when you're doing it. And here. Here. And then we go over. Done and done. Okay. No, I want to keep doing. I'll do all this front side. So this one, even though this is like behind this, I mean, well, I guess, yeah, if you really wanted to, you could make this whole side just a little bit darker, but it doesn't need to be. Can I put it behind and it look normal? No. Gotta be careful here then. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? No, I'm not gonna be careful. I'm just gonna do a whole new layer. Another layer? Gasp. I'm like the layer bandit today. I'm just stealing up all those layers. Holy man. There we go. So on this side, this would be the darkest. I think, so, but I think this color and this color could be the same. Oh, that's the questions you have when you're doing isometric. I like the dead body. That's probably my favorite. Actually, you know what? This color could also be the dead body. There we go. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Oh. I don't know why he's only got 3 fingers. That seems weird to me. But this is also like so thick. That's a 1 pixel. Like, what if it's just 1%? Like, that's as small as it goes? Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like this brush. My work requires tiny precision. This is too chonky for it. It is what it is. There we go. Now I kind of want to I gotta get the dirt in there. Okay. I'm now obsessed with this dead body. It needs to be beautiful. There we go. There we go. I'm going to do the whole thing brown because then I can do a clipping mask over it. And I think that would just be easier. What was that? Go. Okay. Since this is behind, I don't really care about that part, but I'm just going to use this. Send up to there. So I can go like this. Done. Oh, beautiful. I love that already. Okay. I'm going to do a clipping mask. Give me some green. Use this green. And, oh, maybe I should move my little skeleton dude down a little bit further. You need to be a little bit further in the dirt, dude. Sorry. There you go. Because I'm going to have grass, like, right here. So, it's going to look a little nicer than that, though. Is it? Maybe not. There we go. Perfect-ish. And I'm just trying my best to kind of stay within the parameters of this whole isometric thing, but if I don't, I don't. I feel like I can get away with it more so with, like, natural stuff. Like grass and leaves and bushes, things like that, because it's like they're natural. They don't fall, like, I mean, they do follow a certain rule because of shapes and stuff, but you know what I mean? Like, they don't really fall along this thing. They look okay if they're a little bit different. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Somebody out there tell me that you know what I'm talking about, so I feel validated. No, don't. Don't tell me. I would worry for you if you understood that. Here we go. Grass is done. Oh my god. You know what though, Tammy, I was just thinking, you drawing an isometric little pumpkin town, like that would actually be adorable. I'm just saying. I'll just throw that out there. I'll just throw it out there. When I'm telling these true crime stories and stuff, though, what kind of drawings should I do? Should I still just do my cute little drawings? I don't know. Now I'm nervous. Thanks, Sammy. You always got me. I worry for you. I worry for you. But, like, you know, do I stick with my cutesy little kawaii style? I mean, my art's not even really kawaii, if I'm being really honest. It's not really. I think it's close. But it's definitely not really what most would call kawaii, I don't think. I'm going to round that out. I think, yeah. Doop. I mean, I could do creepy kawaii. I could definitely do some creepy stuff. I've got a few pieces that I'm working on that I wasn't sure would see the light of day. Even just some, like, cute, like, even just, I guess, witches or something I could do. I could try it out. You know what? Maybe I'll just try it out for, like, a while. It could be the one thing on YouTube that I do because I just want to do it, not because I think people want to see it, if that makes sense. Because sometimes on YouTube, you gotta do just the things that people want, right? Or any social, I guess, really, for that matter. This could be the thing for me. This is just for me. And Tammy who also wants it. Me and Tammy, that's it. Okay. Nope, I don't like that. So there we go. We're going to get rid of that. Sometimes I don't know until it's gone, you know? Okay. Alright, well that ADHD detour was gone. My gosh. I'm like working on the roof and then just totally reverse. See you later. Okay. Back to the roof. Here we go. My gosh. Team Pinkee. Yeah, that's us. Oh my gosh. Who do you want to be for Halloween this year? I'm gonna be Team Pinkee. Me and my friends. Okay. Cheers. I need a darker color now. Holy man, I'm like straying into something I've never used before. Getting darker. I use like a really dark gray, I guess, like gray blue for my bat, which, you know, that makes sense. Bats are, you know, black. But I did it and I just felt not right doing it. I was like, oh boy, this doesn't feel right at all. I do not use dark colors. But I feel like this color suits this side more here than the other one would. If that makes sense. It does to me. In my brain, it works. There we go. I'm watching a new show. So I watched From. I don't know if anybody has the ability to watch that. But it's creepy. It's essentially a town you can't leave, and then like in the nighttime, these monsters come to eat you. And then what's the other thing I'm watching? And now I started watching I think it's called Devil's Hour or something like that. I don't know. But it's got Doctor Who in it. Not the Doctor Who that I like the most, but, you know, one of them. The old Doctor Who. That sounds bad. He's the older guy. Peter Capaldi, is that his name? If I say his name wrong, then I feel bad. But I think that's his name. Oops, Doodle. Nope, you need to be above, I guess. Yep. That means I gotta clean you up. Yuck, I hate doing cleanup. It's been good. It's been really interesting. But, like, also, like, very much so, like, what the heck is going on here? But it's definitely interesting. Oh, Tammy. Matt Smith? Oh my god, even his name is boring. No! 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 Can't even. I just had this talk with my husband last night. Like, I don't know if I can deal with this with you as well. We all know who the best Doctor Who is. Can't even remember his name right now, but we know it. And it's not Matt Smith. What's his name? Now I'm like, what's his name? I can't even remember. I'm literally, I'm so adamant that he's the best Doctor Who, and yet I just forgot his name. But he's the best. What's his name? Oh my god. I gotta plead my case here. I can't even remember his name. This is not me Googling. What's his name? David Tennant. That's his name. He is the best Doctor Who. Oh my god. David Tennant's awesome. I know. Uh, I'm like, Ron, it goes David Tennant, the new black guy. I don't know his name, but he's great. I love him. The girl, the old man, and then Matt Smith. That was how I've never watched Doctor Who in my life. But I'm like, this is the way it is. Never seen it before. But I'm very adamant that that is the way it is. So, yeah. Matt Smith. Even my husband didn't choose Matt Smith, although he was like, it's up there. And I'm just like, oh, how dare you, sir? How indeed dare you? This is. I totally messed this up. I don't even know what it. Like, this whole thing is wrong, for one. Is this? No. Where is this? Is this? Are you my father? Here we go. Okay. Oops, I didn't want to do that. But, technically, oh my gosh, look how bad that is. It's so off. Reset. Okay. Okay, this should be down here. It should be like this. There we go. There we go. Straighten that out. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, he's awesome. I used to love Sylvester McCoy. He is old school. Is that the one with the scarf? Matt Smith is an awesome actor. Have you watched him in The Crown? No. Just no. That's what my husband said to me last night when I was like, these are the best Doctor Who's. And he just silenced, and then he goes, no. No. Never seen that. Is it any good? I've dabbled in thinking about watching it, but I've never actually watched it. I kind of want to watch Catherine the Great as well, or The Great, or whatever it is, but I'm just like, man, that's definitely not historically accurate in any kind of way. I feel like The British Family, though, like, it would be more fun if it was historically accurate. Like, I think that would be more interesting than not. But then, I don't know, are they interesting? Maybe they're not even interesting. I'm Canadian. I should know more about the royal family than I do. Admittedly, so I know. But I'm also just like, can't be bothered. Never met them. Not sure. Not sure how I feel about them. But at the same time, I'm like, should I know more about them? I don't know. I don't think I have to as a Canadian. But maybe I should. If I do one box, I'm being really lazy about all this coloring. Oh my gosh. It's because of you, Tammy. You got me just out of sorts with this whole Matt Smith thing. You know who's a great actor and a perfect doctor? David Tennant. Never seen a Doctor Who episode in my life. Maybe definitely seen parts. But I enjoy how adamant I am that this is the way it is. I'm gonna be lazy about this. I'm gonna put all of them on the same layer. Well, I was asking myself a question, but then I just started drawing, so I guess that's what happens. Okay. Oh, well. I mean, it's fine. I'll forgive you this one time. I'm so dramatic. Is that long enough? No, it's not. It needs to go up here. I should, you know what? I don't even know why I haven't watched The Royals at this point, or The Crown at this point. The amount of times I just break into a fake British accent is unreal. It's not a good one, but it's still British. Well, actually, is it? Could be Irish, could be Scottish. I guess I shouldn't really, like... I don't want to just offend one nation, so I guess I'm offending them all by saying, I don't know, is it British, Scottish, Irish? I don't know. Everybody's just listening going, no, it's nothing, it's just bad. They would be right. Okay. It's funny because of my nephew. I think my nephew was British in a past life because he walks around and he says bloody hell a lot. Like, a lot. He's constantly like, bloody hell. He called me a bastard the other day. He was like, you bastard. And I was like, what is that? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, as long as you don't know. Dude, you weirdo. I can't even say anything because, like, he clearly gets it from me. Because I'm the one that randomly walks around with the British accent. Pip, pip, cheerio, and all that, governor. I don't know if my... Well, she wouldn't be watching. But my one British friend likes to make fun of my British accent because she says it's bad. Meanwhile, she tries to be Australian, and I gotta tell you, it's no picnic listening to that nonsense. There we go. We have a flower box. I did not make that any kind of pretty. That's fine. Another one there. Another one there. Now see, I could... Oh, I shouldn't have... Dang it, shouldn't have merged the files. Because now it doesn't work, does it? What if I do it? I mean, the top works. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can make it work. Undo. You're still good down here. Started calling you bro. I've heard of, like, kids doing that now. And mothers being like, I'm not your bro. No, don't do that. Just the one part. There we go. Okay, I'll color this part this color. Look at me getting all thinky here. This color, sorry. Okay, so this is the lightest on top. Medium would be here. Darkest would be here. Why did I make a whole new... Oh, jinkers. Darkest would be here. Close enough. I'll fix that up in pre-production. Right? Diploma kit. Very nice. Maybe I'll merge those. Merge them. There we go. And then I need green again for my flower boxes. And I'm just going to do like some little like bloop bloop bloops. Oh my gosh, you have no control with this. What is even happening right now? You're not posh. Yeah, my friend Coco tells me the same thing. She's like, nobody speaks like that. I'm like, you sound like that right now. And she's like, no, I don't. I'm like, yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, you do. She's like, no, I don't. I'm like, you do. But you do. To my earball, you all sound like that. Except for the Cockney people. I love that accent. Whoosh. Duplicate. There we go. How does that look? I mean, that's pretty good. I need to obviously put in like some shedding, but yeah, well, pretty good. I've got window boxes. That was more important to me for my house than, you know, a door to get in. Like, who needs a door? Nobody needs a door. What we need, window boxes. Yep, that's what we need. Okay, I'll do the door now. For all those people who are out there shouting. There's nobody out there, I know. There's nobody out there shouting at me. Because Tammy's doing her own thing. And I think it's just her not watching. Hello to anyone else that might be out there. I can't actually see, but I'm assuming it's just me and Tammy. Chillin' and have a grand old time. A grand old time. Big mask. No, I don't want a clipping mask, because I want a clipping mask the other thing. Well, you know what? I will clipping mask after. Because I am going to merge these layers, so it's not going to matter. I want to do like... Boop. There we go. Only it's not the way I want it to be, because it's not on the line the way it should be. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, done. Do 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 boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Singing my own music now. I'm like an action hero. I have my own soundtrack. My own theme song. Get in the middle there, you cheeky monkey. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Getting better. It's getting better. This is a fancy schmancy door. Okay. Merge down. Clipping mask. Let's make it multiply. No, I don't want to multiply. I'm going to put in details later. I'll just keep it normal for now. Let's just keep it norms for now, which means I also probably shouldn't clipping mask it. And I'll still clipping mask it. I want like a gray, because I'm going to do like a bolted kind of a door situation. It looks like a medieval door on this house. There we go. It really is my dream house. It looks kind of Victorian. I've always said if I'm going to build myself a house, I'm going to have a Victorian tower. I'm like, I need like a Victorian tower. It needs to look Victorian. I need to feel like the queen that I am. Also, I just really like the Victorian style. We have some around here, like some houses that are Victorian style, but not a lot. And the ones that we do have are kind of huge. And they've been turned into like nursing homes. That's not something to laugh about. Oh boy. It's after 8, but he hasn't told me that he hasn't given me the... I think he's still busy. I'm getting hungry though. I think we're gonna have to stop it there, guys. I'm hungry. I feel like 2 hours just like flies by. I've actually considered only an hour, but 2 hours feels like it's already super quick. Someday I'm gonna do like a 24-hour-a-thon draw session. Because holy man. But I think I'm gonna leave it there. I've started the coloring process. You can see it there. I will finish it when I don't know, but I will finish it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and enjoyed learning how to turn this into its own, turning a normal, I guess, I don't know how to say this, a 2D. Oh, it's still 2D. Oh my gosh. Look, let me just grab the thing. we're doing this. We did this. Oh my gosh. We took a regular style haunted house and we made it isometric. We make it isometric. That's what we did. If you want these, they're available on my Patreon, which is linked below. And yeah, that's that. Yeah, it does go by so fast. It was super fun. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Especially you, Tammy. And I will see you guys at another time. So, yeah. Bye.